everybody, this is Anime Game Otaku 95. Last episode, after I completed some of the side missions so I could level up better, I was trying to figure out how to go to the 4th realm, and after I got a little lost for a little long while, I think I managed to find an entrance to the 4th realm. So what's gonna happen next? Let's go play. Uh-oh, Sion, are you feeling okay?
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
You think, or you're stopping because there's something wrong with Sion?
All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag Saar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Okay, so I'm guessing you gotta take a little rest and... Uh-oh! Ah! It's that night again!
Been looking for you.
Uh-oh.
Me? Why?
Oh!
He's tough.
Yeah, but it's 6 against 1.
Why?
Beautiful, precious life. What the... That is all I desire.
Okay, he's level 28, so I think I could beat him.
Why are we fighting? Who even are you?
This one's mine.
Who the hell are you? Bastard!
This guy's not normal.
Yeah, he's not.
You mean he even surpasses a lord?
Die.
I'll smash you!
Ah!
I'm out!
Heal. Thanks.
This is some punishment.
Double demon fang.
Ow, ow!
From death's abyss.
Okay, I better use the item because Sion is a little busy.
Double demon fang.
Resonate with you.
Ow!
If it's in the sky, it's mine. Lightning condemned.
Show me your strength.
Oh, I won already? No, wait. I didn't. Uh-oh. Ooh. Oh. Hey! Oh, so brutal. She's a kid. Oh, Hulu, get out of here. He'll kill you. Hey! Oh, that was too close.
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, shoot him again, shoot him again. The mask.
A wretch like you?
Is the mask gonna break? Sion! No, don't tell me she's gonna die. If she dies, then how am I supposed to get healed during the battle?
Till next time.
Shion, wake up, please.
She's alive.
Thanks, but you're kind of crushing me.
Oh,
It's okay. And so am I.
okay. For a second, I thought she almost gonna die.
It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides,
Hmm?
Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Oh, he's having a flashback.
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
Yeah,
I'm all right.
and that
Unless I
wouldn't
turned into some kind of
normally
ghost and I'm
kill you
haunting
by
all
then.
right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine. Really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Dahnan astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest.
Hey,
Well, we didn't get any experience point because technically I didn't defeat that even guy, so... Oh, it's another cutscene.
How are you holding up after that last fight? You're not too hurt, are you?
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
No, you're too tough.
I can't feel pain, but you still can, can't you?
Look, I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time. Please, stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that. I just...
Well, I guess we could keep on going and... Hold on, let me see the map. Okay, it's not too complicated. I guess I could just keep going. Okay. I wonder how the Thanos are being mistreated in this realm. Whoa, the whole town is destroyed.
are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
It is.
This is Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renan district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest.
Darkwings? You mean Darkwing Dog? It's just
from
plain.
an old Danan legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened. This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
Well, who's this big came out, so I think there's an owl nearby. Oh, there's another cutscene.
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Danans and Renans, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Danans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renans here, there should still be some people around.
This debris. Do you think it could be the work of Renan Astral Arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings. It said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened.
Oh, there's another cutscene. Lazy Dueling.
Dohalim, You forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
Yeah, Abby could
see.
die of
I
flame
apologize for not
burning.
realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Ooh,
Lords like Dohalim
they're so
have
lazy.
attendants that take care of just about everything they need. So I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shion has got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better.
Yeah,
And
that's a
then
good
from
start.
there-
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Uh-oh.
Did I say something offensive?
Yes.
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
Okay, let me see. Oh, I guess I'll go somewhere here. Okay, so...
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
Okay, so I think there's gonna be another cutscene.
Stop right there. Don't move.
Uh-oh. Who said that?
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Beifong, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
Already?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danan leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem.
Yeah, the venom
The
problems.
Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
Yeah, but what if somebody kidnapped you?
Halim.
Ah, yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.
So you're Elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Probably.
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Did your parents teach you any manners?
So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quiet.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If so,
Shut your
then...
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
Cause they're our friends.
These bastards.
Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you know that. Maybe it's because you and your little lady are friends and more.
Yeah, punch him. Punch him, he's so rude.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough. Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Wings!
Yeah! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
Well, that meat didn't turn out well.
Hey, wait up. Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadheim said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadheim.
This isn't
Yeah, but we
Deadheim's
need
war.
to take
We're
on
certainly
Master
not fighting
Core.
for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renans as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Okay, before I look around for the owl, there's another cutscene.
I get the feeling Deadeye's signed up to be a rebel, so he could have a roost to rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
Like a dictator.
How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Danans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renans here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renans out of Niaz, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Danans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. That's just... What I mean to say is... When you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
Oh no. Cutscene.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renan lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niaz is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell.
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
Okay, and there's another cutscene. How many cutscenes am I supposed to look at?
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Dahnans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves, and outright forbade the ownership of instruments, is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
Okay, so in the meantime, let's see. Is there owl near here? Huh, looks like someone has a request. Why does everybody have to be a coward? If we don't get this taken care of, things are never gonna get changed.
What's wrong?
What got you down, friend? Seagulls, that's what. A pretty common variety of them, to be more specific. Rumors said it was the Lord's favorite kind of seagull, so people are afraid to go anywhere near them.
Alright.
I can understand their hesitation. If you need them gone, we'll be more capable of taking care of them for you.
What the?
Hold on, pal. I don't want you to just exterminate them. If you could bring back any usable materials for them, that'll be great too. You want us to retrieve Seagull's parts? For what? Are you building something? Huh. There's a grammar error. It was supposed to be a question mark after something, not the period. Not building, studying. If I could demonstrate that even the fearsome, dangerous seagulls can be used to make handy tools, that would motivate people to hunt them more. We can't always expect folks like you to come along and solve all our problems for us after all. So you're trying to be self-sufficient. That's very commendable of you.
Hey.
Actually, what about these materials you're looking for? This isn't what you're talking about, is it?
Yeah!
Yeah, it totally is. Can I convince you to share what you have with me? Oh, okay, I guess I'll give them.
Good.
Yeah, go ahead and help yourself. I want to go to someone who could use it, then to keep it weighing us down. Great! You are one generous people. You know what? Now to see what I could turn all this into.
All right.
I'm sure I'll make something very useful. Thank you very much. Okay, that was kind of easy. I didn't expect it to finish within a few seconds. Okay, let's see. Is there anyone else? Oh, there's a side mission right over there. I'll go take a rest in a little bit, but I need to go see what the other side mission is about.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see what they have to say.
Hey, he looks familiar. Alvin, mi amigo! I knew fate would bring us together once again. Hey, it's that guy. Wait, what was the side mission I did for him? Remind me, you're that Wonder Guy, is it? I am a maestro who tells many tales of this frantic world in which we live in. They call me the Wonder Band. Why, you? I remember you.
I see.
I believe we haven't had a pleasure show. You may call me Dolium. You claim to be a maestro. Is that what you say you're well advised in music? Oh, but I am indeed. There isn't a song I haven't sung or instrument my hand hasn't mastered. I see. As it so happens, I am a connoisseur of music myself. Is that so? Can I perhaps trouble you with some little something, kind sort? This is going to take a while, isn't it? Alas, unfortunately, I do not have any instrument on me, but I'll be more than happy to indulge you with a short poem. In the sea of cosmic trees, I spy an unknown fellow, standing free with the breeze. Whoa! Then, mijo, you also like music to my ears. You have a rare talent, so I might say. You really think so? That I do, and now I must return a favor in kind. Where do I begin with a faceless wind? Indeed, words fail me. I am at loss for what I could say, but gracias. Oh, you sir had thrown down a gun. Allow me to.
Just great.
I can't take any more of this. We're leaving, Domain. You're welcome to catch up with us later.
Excuse me.
Wait, don't leave yet. With so many brilliant minds among you, perhaps, can I entrust you with a legendary instrument? What are you talking about? I hit the musical instrument knowing that one day I'll meet a worthy inheritor. You'll find it at the location detailed in these notes. But be warned, only the smartest shall solve the riddles contained within. Now I ask you, old chosen one, will you take it upon yourself and solve the riddles and uncover the legendary instrument? Okay. This talk of riddles and instruments has got me most intrigued.
Good.
Very well, we'll accept your challenge. Excellent! I have a complete faith that you shall emerge victorious. Okay, I guess I have to go look for those something by using the hints.
That's some cryptic text, all right.
It could mean anything. Can't we just look around the area for clues or something?
Hey, maybe these are supposed to be different locations?
Oh, now you're into this too, huh?
Oh, there's another side mission. I sure wish there was more to go around.
Oh yeah?
What are you talking about? Our ration, we're running short on them, and it's never enough to be comfortable. We really need some rice, potatoes, beef, and some spices particularly. Oh, I guess we could give them then.
How's this?
If that's what you need, we got some here. Is this enough? Whoa, you're so generous. Thank you. That helped a lot. I don't have much to return, but I'll teach you my family's secret recipe if you like. Ooh, nice, a kiwi.
Great!
Ooh, this sounds delicious.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't wait to try it. Doesn't look all fit to fix either.
Hey,
Hey, if that's so simple, would you teach me how to cook it? Wow, you really interested in making the food and not just eating it? What does it matter to you? I just want to put some certain someone in his place for complaining about my cooking audio. Ooh, she's talking about Elfin.
Good.
Well, I'll love you to teach, but my training is not gonna be easy. Think you're ready?
really?
If that's so serious, sure, I guess. Hit me what you got. But promise me you won't tell anyone I asked this, okay? My lips are sealed, but in return, you have to call me Captain while we're training, deal?
What?
What? Okay, Captain. You're supposed to say yes, Captain.
Yes.
Yes, Captain!
All right.
Now, we can begin your training.
Right.
I can see you have some perfectly fresh caught fish there. Perfect. We'll use that as well.
Really?
But that recipe doesn't call for fish.
What?
Are you trying to talk back to your superior? No, ma'am. You're supposed to say yes, Captain.
Huh?
What? Actually, you're supposed to say no, Captain.
All right.
Good. It looks like we have everything we need. Now we could dive in those calorie trenches.
Yes.
Yes, Captain.
Over there.
Is that how you're supposed to hold a knife? What are you trying to do? Private dance with it?
Huh?
No, of course. You're supposed to say yes, Captain.
Yes.
Yes, Captain.
All right.
Pay attention. Turn up that fire. Boil the water. You don't have time to have your eyes wander.
Yes.
Yes, Captain. It's all finished.
Huh.
So it is. The flavor and the presentation gets a passing grade. You got a promise, but there's still room for improvement. You'll have to train every day. Do I make myself clear?
All right.
Yes, Captain. Guess I have a long way to go before my food is perfect, but I'll show him one day. My food will taste so good, it'll knock his armor off.
By the by, Shion, if you don't mind my asking, would you be willing to share what sort of clothes are currently in fashion on Rena sometime?
Sure. As long as you call me Captain.
Sir, yes, sir, Captain Shion.
I was just joking. Kinda has a nice ring to it, though.
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
Yeah, but what about the Master Core?
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Probably.
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia.
Shion, where you going? Is a little late for afternoon walk.
Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shionne. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
Alphen was worried about you because you were about to wander off by yourself.
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
Whoa. This place looks kind of cool. Wait, was that Dio or is that?
In my eyes.
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Hootle, don't get blown away, okay?
Oh wait, there's a cutscene. Let me see.
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed. Mahag Saar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
Probably.
It's certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
And there's another cutscene.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
Okay, and there's another cutscene, the perfect bottle.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
Well, makeup
No,
for
but that didn't
goalies.
stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
Okay, enough there, Danny. I need to go help this guy. Let's see. Hey, it's him again. The guy who goes crazy with the food. Oh, is that Foodie again?
Yes!
I remember you. You're that young lady who's always starving. I haven't seen you since we last met in Ida Messia. You're the one who's always hungry. Anyways, I take it you found another recipe on your travels.
Very nice.
I most certainly did. I'm glad I get to cut to the chase then.
Is that so?
Shion, who this fellow might be? This is Gardino. He travels around Dana in search of a new recipe to try.
You don't say.
A fine quest to embark on, if I do say myself. My name is Julian, kind sir. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
How?
Whoa, the Duhian? The Lord of Ilamasya? It's an honor, my lord. Your beef stew was absolutely scrumptious.
I see.
You honor me, kind sir, but how is it he came by the palace top secret dish? Uh-oh! He doesn't know that the guy stole the recipe.
Hey,
Anyway, what is it you need from us this time? Come on, spit it out. Right. This time I'm looking for lettuce, apples, and lemons. Can I ask you to bring those to me?
Sure.
If that's all you're looking for, we got it right here.
Nice work.
In that case, I'll give you the recipe so you could so you find people can cook it right away.
oh?
Well, that is surprisingly simple. Even I have a chance with this.
Very nice.
Wonderful. I'll leave the preparations up to you then.
Well?
Okay, it's all done.
Yes.
Oh, look at this beautiful dish. It smells as divine, too. Now, to see how it tastes.
What?
Whoa, this is absolutely scrumptious. Excessively bad, that is. Uh-oh.
What?
Really? I can show you. I followed the recipe for this so-called vitamin smoothie to the letter. Take it yourself and tell me if you're still confident you're cooking here. Alright, down the hatch it goes. Blah!
I don't believe this.
See what I mean? Makes you wanna vomit, doesn't it?
All right.
Wait a second. I see a small warning I seen at the bottom of the recipe. Smoothies made entirely from the veggies are recommended for experienced dieters only. Beginners to add fruit juice for flavor.
No.
Young miss, did you just proceed only the lettuce? Even though I asked you to prefer apples and lemons as well?
Sure.
Oh, come on! You're not gonna know that stupid warning level that tiny.
Really now.
Lesson learned, Sion. We just have to add food and attempt this one more.
Yes!
Very well, let's take it from the top.
What?
Whoa, this is absolutely exquisite. Completely speaking, Elise.
What?
Why don't you make it all sound amused? Is this really the best recipe that Miss Hagskar has to offer? I believe so. When I heard about it, it made me think of what I saw in Minnesota. The combination of foods and vegetables, it reminded me of Danins and Renans living together. I thought this recipe might capture the such harmony.
Very nice.
If nothing else, it's the most healthy recipe you're sure to find here. Indeed, I'll be sure to drink it so as to ensure the precious harmony lives on, even within my stomach.
Yes.
Whew, well, that was satisfying enough for the time being. Now I can leave this realm with no regrets. It's time I leave in source of greater cuisines. Farewell, my comrades. Actually, one more glass before I leave.
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
Huh, another cutscene.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
Wait, how
I'll
you gonna
wash them
clean
for
the
you if you
armor?
want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Actually, you're starting to
Don't get us
sound like a
wrong. We
mom.
appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
Well, before we move on in search of the Lord who just ran away from the werewolves, I'm gonna go stop and take a break, so until next time to this anime game on Taco 95.